Hello, candle lovers. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Greg, and this is All About Candles. I have a review for you today from Goose Creek. This is Vanilla Pumpkin Waffle, aka Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. So, as you guys know, I am fairly new to Goose Creek. So you guys are discovering a lot of Goose Creek with me, and in a lot of cases, you guys are giving me tips about Goose Creek, and I am just putting it all out there. I've been enjoying Goose Creek for the most part. I think that they're using oftentimes a fairly low grade of paraffin wax and not the greatest wicks, which often causes for some dirty burns and some sooting. But for the most part, I feel like if you monitor these candles well and you take care of them properly and you burn them properly, they do pretty good. But they definitely have some straight up dupes of Bath and Body Works products. In fact, I do love you, Goose Creek. Like, I've been enjoying you guys a lot, but it does start to feel, just as a newcomer, having experienced spring, summer, and fall so far at Goose Creek, they do feel like they're a little bit of a cheater brand, okay? Now, if you don't know what a cheater brand is, that means that you don't watch The Real Housewives of New York with Bethany Frankel. She started the Skinny Girl Margarita Company. And then some other housewife started some other, I think Ramona also started like a drink company and called it something similar, like Light Girl or Tipsy Girl. I think she called it Tipsy Girl. And Bethany said to her one time, "You know what, Ramona, that's a cheater brand. A cheater brand is when there is an established, successful brand, and then a lesser company comes along and it just completely copies what they do. They call it a cheater brand."
When you first started bottling your margarita before you sold it, you know what I mean? I'm not even at that point. I asked friends at a personal birthday party to try my Prosecco and let me know what they thought of it at a personal birthday party.
Okay.
And everyone said it tasted really good.
Okay, so can I just...
And they said the rosé was
listen.
great. And I love the name. I thought it was so cute.
I'm sure you do.
He came up with it.
They call it a cheater brand. When a brand rides on the coattails of another brand and kind of uses a similar name, they call it a cheater brand.
I don't believe that. I think it's kind of a fluke. That's, you know, Tipsy Girl and Skinny Girl.
Oh, you think it's a
both
fluke?
drinks.
Oh,
I
it's just
thought
like
it was fun.
some wizard out of...
I wasn't trying to, like, obviously, you
But you
inspire me,
right.
you mentor me, I look up.
Now, I can't help but feel like Goose Creek is a little bit of a cheater brand of Bath and Body Works. I mean, let's be honest here. Like, their single wick candles are incredibly similar to the Bath and Body Works single wick candles, especially the old mason jar style. And their 3-wick candles basically follow the exact same formula that Bath and Body Works does. They are 14.5 ounces of a soy wax blend. Now, I think Bath and Body Works is using quite a bit more soy in their candles these days than Goose Creek is. I would venture to say that the amount of soy wax in these candles is probably very, very low. Because if you say that you have a soy wax blend, then that can be any percentage of soy in the blend that you want it to be, and you don't have to disclose how much it is. So I'm guessing that these are mostly paraffin wax candles, because Goose Creek is often very, very strong. They don't usually have big problems with strength and throw. But, you know, I have to say that after experiencing the brand for 3 seasons so far, they do feel a little bit like a Bath and Body Works cheater brand. But I'm okay with that. I'm not complaining. I don't got nothing wrong with a cheater brand. Really, I don't. I mean, as long as they're delivering some good candles that I like, I'm all for it. And I'm all for their dupe of pumpkin pecan waffles, which they call vanilla pumpkin waffles. And I do feel like I was duped, because I was hoping for a vanilla. I was hoping for something other than pumpkin pecan waffles. I was hoping this was gonna be a bit of a different vanilla pumpkin gourmand type situation for me, but it really turned out to be pumpkin pecan waffles. I have a pumpkin pecan waffles here. This is their ugly version from last year. I mean, come on. They are so similar to my nose. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried both of these and if you agree with me. I mean, I do think I would be able to tell them apart on a blind sniff, and I do think I'd be able to tell you which one is which. I do think that the Bath & Body Works version is a little bit nicer. I do just think that the Bath & Body Works one is a little bit more nuanced, and our Cheater brand here is not quite as good. The scent notes on here are creamy vanilla, pumpkin spice, warm waffles, and maple butter. And I really don't know what else to say about this fragrance other than it smells extremely similar to maple syrup, golden waffles, pumpkin spice, and brown sugar. I even get a nutty component in here, which is not listed in the scent ingredients. No, it's not. But you know what though? It burned really well. I'd say it was a good candle if this is a fragrance that you like. I burned it all the way down to the very bottom, and look at how clean that wax is. This performed remarkably well for a Goose Creek candle. I was able to just let it basically extinguish itself. I never really caught it sooting. I didn't have any burn problems. Strength and throw was an 8. Just like, you know, I would say strength and throw on the Bath & Body Works one is a 9 some years. It definitely gets up to a 9. I'd say that vanilla pumpkin waffles from Goose Creek sat at about a 7.5 or an 8. It pooled out really quickly and really nicely, and yeah, it did really, really, really well. And so, yeah, I mean, it's just a little bit of a disappointment in the dupeness of it all, right? Like, if I had known this was gonna be pumpkin pecan waffles, I probably would have picked something different, but hey, what can you do? Now I know, right? So this isn't gonna be a repurchase for me because I would rather go with the Bath & Body Works version if that's what I'm looking for. But I would recommend this candle to you if you like pumpkin pecan waffles and you want a slightly cheaper version of it. Good on you. It had a nice white lid. I mean, Goose Creek, they clearance their candles off sometimes for like $7.99, $8.99 in the States. So if you want to stock up on this one, I mean, I would suggest it, and I can recommend it because it was a really nice, clean, beautiful burn with good strength and throw. So yeah. That's my roundabout review of Vanilla Pumpkin Waffle by Goose Creek. Thank you so much for joining me today, folks. I really appreciate it. If you could give me a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, that would mean the world to me. Thanks so much, folks, and until next time, let's burn some candles and bitch about it. Thanks, guys. Bye now.